to fight together.
I think Rubik about need to craft their lane, and then they kind of need a snowball. They don't want to be playing like a game where it's kind of even, or they're playing from behind. They want to snowball out of the lanes.
Okay. Snowballing out of the lanes. It seems a perfect winter strat, even though it's small. Still stuck on the seasons here, and I could have maybe worked in some
forming. They always just like scouting lanes, maybe get like a lucky first blood, something like that.
I gotta tell you, I love seeing an Abaddon with an early point, and Curse of Avernus casts a lot of ice Abaddon. He's just like constantly dying, getting the heal to deny himself, you know, not even bothering to skill the passive for the time.
Okay, so they're gonna look to just punish, maybe get a first blood and then ditch afterwards.
Okay. Yeah, it's not like Void's in any danger of dying. He has already skilled the time walk to be safe.
They immediately start poking moves. They have a lot of damage coming in between them. Blinding light.
Might just
maybe
mean Fear is the dead man instead. Orb comes through. Good closing maneuver, and Fear, no TP, nowhere to go, but back down, and
Dominator is a little bit delayed.
Ega has made his rotation onto the mid lane. There's no vision, and he comes marching in. 9 boots, just the wind lace, and it's not enough to get him back to safety. But amazing blinding light by the old man. Maybe at least saves 9. It might cost most of his life, though, with all this damage. No, Koikfa, too low to chase. Doesn't have the move speed either. Oh, so he ends up getting out.
Sick blinding light there by the old man Coddle, and X coming out there. Looks like Fear is starting to get those set up. Taiga will start to move in to be able to scout that out.
Then we can test them. They do have a decent amount of AoE with the Razor. Oh, Taiga's
middle tower is
attacking away.
They tried to push him. Doesn't quite get him the right way they wanted. He could have mangoed and stunned downward anyway.
Yeah, they're real committed to these stacks right now. Level 2 Nether Toxin, good XP for the team. They're giving the lane mid to moves, and the tier 1 mid very healthy.
Ooh, is he gonna kill the Oh, he's actually killing Mud Golems inside the Nether Toxin. Usually, a lot of players, you pull Mud Golems out because it breaks it. So you see there, they don't split.
You don't get the
you don't get the extra. It's sometimes a little tough to do. I think Nine is trying to maximize right now, so he's not doing that. But
they're moving in. Just trying for this. Fear's going to be the one in front. He gets caught by Burrow Strike. Koikfa quickly cleaning him up. No fancy moves for him this time.
I like these movements by Taiga. I think they're like super nice because he doesn't help to these like strength offlaners too, who have like low mana pools, a couple hits, Abaddon doesn't do much.
That was like the super old school Void build, was the Mantis Diffusal.
Well, they used to split.
Yeah. Taiga getting caught out and in trouble, but the puck is coming in, hides inside the Sandstorm. They're going to throw down another Nether Toxin. Taiga will fall, but so too will the Viper. That's a trade you'll take any day of the week. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, diving onto Mickey, they have the silence, they've rotated and moved. Don't have the follow-up damage to get the kill, didn't have mana for the shot. They don't want to give these free powers up.
Bounty runes as well. Stone bringing 4 to try to get these here. Liquid starting to get a bit spooked.
The Nets Booze is coming in, gets the lift back, insta TP, Koikfa not going to be in time. And Moo racing down to the bottom tower now. As the Mickey top, TP comes in. Bit of a dance from the teams as Brax will then make his own rotation, try to hold this tower.
They won't right away.
They have Chrono again, but this time he's got borrowed time. Hasn't skilled it yet. He's going to eat the bubble, and now he will as the old feet comes out. They're going to turn back for Fear. Good blinding light. Orb comes through, does not connect, breaks the coil, and he will die. Brax is trying to throw out the heal, but the missed coil didn't get there in time. Probably would have died anyway. Now Brax in danger. They're going to lose their Abaddon as well. Suddenly Boxy with a double kill on a killing spree.
Yeah, but they only have a Rubik lift for this puck.
Yeah, he's going to need to steal Burrow Strike if they want to actually get a kill on the puck.
Yeah, or like the puck's Waning Rift. Right. Like there's a few small options that he can definitely go for.
But he's often the puck's first target in these fights, so it'll be tricky. Boxy has the coil ready. They're going to burrow in on the move. Fear's waiting in reserve. Blinding lumps them back. With the coil all in the place, he runs around in circles. River and Ferozi. But taking damage. The orb does not connect. They have another Burrow Strike in 2 seconds. He's going to turn back, try to take the Sand King with him. Oh, he ended up getting out. The AA ult did not last long enough. Move survives. A great escape from him. They lose 2 for that, and now they're going to lose a tower as well.
Beautiful little bring around.
Shatter, but it just didn't last long enough.
If that puck orb hit, 100% he was gonna, I think 100% he was gonna die there, but he literally just bring around the Rosie and got out of it. Yeah, Abaddon has to go for the auras, because they're versatile the magic damage, he has to do the pipe.
So Liquid are just going to play the keep away game for now as, well, Sand King getting caught out. Burrow Strike trying to retreat, but Will-O-Wisp is there. Good orb away, but Boxy Moo, though, on the chase. Drops the coil, whiffs the coil. The army keeps on going, chewing up that Fairy Dragon. They'll force him back. They'll try to trade on mid, but already Nine is moving into position, holding the tower. They drop the Coil Spear, they just catch the Viper on the rim. They get the bashes they need, they get the kill. But comes Moo on J.STORM. Little hold the tower at least, so they get a clean tier 2, but they will get the tier 2 without giving one up.
That's a nice deal. It's not a Burrow Strike, but you just halted the entire, and you can sandwich from behind. Not gonna be able to find anything, but you've got a lot of info now. Look at this. This whole bottom side has been taken over with J.STORM.
Fear, not the neighborhood he wants to be in.
No.
Feeling
A lot of different, like, global, I guess you could say, pickoffs happening from this good. As J.STORM moved, he will catch the stun on Koifa.
doesn't have a TP, has the Yule Scepter, the team is streaming into position. Brax gets there, Nine is coming, has the Viper Strike available. Just trying to lob an auto attack, not enough. The TP rotation back the other way. Here comes the Puck with the coil. A bad just gonna borrow time, retreat back. J.STORM, their lack of catches,
middle tower
feeling pretty problematic right now. Meanwhile, Liquid finding Moo. Well, who's found who? As he comes to Ice Blast, in comes the Epicenter with the Burrow Strike. Big AoE combo. Moo's in danger now as well, but he does get the lift off. He steals the Burrow. He turns it back the other way. On the Taiga, he still ends up falling in turn. So too will the Sandcape. But man, look at the damage Nikkei dishes out. Fear is dead. That's a double for the Void. J.STORM, you just
Get somewhere else. Send those like 2 heroes that could try to do that. That's one of the better plays. If you show lanes, they have a lot of ways to catch you.
Ice Blast coming through. Nice. Attempted dodge there by Moo, but he is looking to get caught out a little bit. They're looking to turn this fight around, though. They've brought the whole gang and they rip up Koifa, so maybe it is Roche time now.
He's still kind of dancing around. Is he? Still fine.
Here comes Moo. He's caught him from behind. Gets the coil off. Will have the lift available and tries to hold it as long as possible into the Necro Army. Finally, they get that pesky Fairy Dragon. Meanwhile, bottom, Ice Blast just off the mark on 9. They could still chase this, though. Hoikva's moving into position. Just had him with the tip. Epicenter as well. It's the TP out. 9 looks like he... No, he won't make it. Yule Scepter. And that's a dead Viper. I'll take that. Thank you very much.
It's so hard.
Yeah, it's imagine like if you just stopped watching Dota after TI and you come back, it's like it's Liquid. Who the hell is Poxy? What happened to Kuroki? They're gonna fight Brax. He does have a pipe. He's very tanky. That's the borrow time, but it's losing a lot of mana to this Defensive Blade. Gonna be forced back. The fight gets a little spread thin. That's probably how you want it if you're J.STORM. Epicenter wrapped up, and it is only the Sandstorm stolen by the Rubik. Not the ideal grab. Insania on the run, nearly dies to the left army.
Ooh, they killed most of them. Like, we can actually throw these ults for individual kills because we have a lot.
Yeah, just use one of them. Use Coil, you know, use the Chrono, use the Burrow Strike into Ice Blast, but you don't have to use them all.
Yeah, now look, they're setting up for top. Mickey, he gets the Chrono before the blinding line.
That's the BKB now. What have they stolen here? It is a Chrono Sphere, but not if you're dead. You don't get to use it. Bash, Burrow, and oh my god. Rubik was hopeful.
That got ugly pretty quickly, and it's feeling like this could
be all she wrote. And J.STORM try to force them back. Sentry drop down.
They scan. They know. If they can force the issue here, this could be okay for J.STORM.
I don't think they will go to the pit. They'd rather try and isolate the Sandcape, bring him down right quick. Gets off the Yule Scepter and burrows out, but he is dead. Brax will finish the job. They've already brought back Boxy. They've grabbed the Aegis. You gotta get out now. Here comes the Chrono. Here comes the BKB Razor. Sapping all of 9's damage. Boxy's just fine. Full HP. Now Mickey lunging in. Gets off the Chrono. Gets the kill on the Viper. Leads up the Wolf Push. He did lose a tier 3. That's something, but they're gonna lose Brax in turn as well on the J.STORM side. Nowhere to run. No hide. Dies to a bash. Snoring. It's tough for J.STORM right now.
Dire's middle tower is under pressure.
They're gonna try to catch it.
Engaging on Boxy. They have the lift.
Gotta break the
Break the Lincolns with the Fable, drop him back into a Centaur Stomp. They've got the control, but the Sand King interrupts it. The coil comes out the other way. It's Moose who falls. The puck will be just Foyne and Mickey's chasing him, looking for 9. Doesn't have the chrono, but he's got an Aegis. He's got a BKB. 9 tries to beat him out with the Shrine there. But another time walk, gets the dash, gets the man off, no follow-up, and that's going to be a dead Viper for Dim.
Oh, and Sania almost got the last hit again with the Ice Blast there. Someone queues up a blue to travel in a second. Might be the
Seems like that's the one missing ingredient, it's just a little more mobility around the map.
Like Taiga's looking, he was looking to try to stop Brax's TP, it looked like there.
He found him. Yule Scepter comes out. Foxy joins the party. They got the Void here with the Dilation Slow, as well as that Fusel, but can't even stay with Taiga. So we'll blink back to safety, and they get the Brax kill.
With everything else.
All the AoE.
But yeah, you can see a lot, Liquid at the, I said it again, Liquid at this point, they just back up, they know how comfortable they are at the game, they're just farming up. Like, if you want to bring the fight to us, you can, but I don't think you're going to want to, so now that we've got plays pushed out decently, we can go look to pick up right our own.
Moose has a blink, doesn't guess right though, Burrow straight the wrong direction.
Oop, mid though, they will find 9, he will be the target, and they're just going to throw the chrono, they do not care.
Easy Viper takedown.
We need somebody else to try to do some damage, do something in the game, because me healing everybody's not going to do jack at this point.
The only one who's going to be doing damage here is probably Mickey, who's just found him at the jungle. Gets to, with the bashes, and do get a nice 2-hero Burrow straight to the moves. Can turn this fight around, following up with the Will-O-Wisp. Mickey just time walks right past him, gets the Fusel on moves. Time walks away, swagging a little bit. Mickey was beat for this. Wants to clear the high ground, maybe find a keyword hero on their own.
I'm surprised he went for the full Satanic in this one. I mean, I can see why he's like killable, but like I feel like he kind of was already at this point.
Like another damage item instead or something?
Yeah, I feel like this is like a super safe kind of route, but it works out anyway. I feel like you could have gotten a lot of different items at this point in the game, so.
Big on 5.
I'm
probably not.
I mean, he could, but
why? Lurkers
in the jungle, lurkers down in the bottom lane. He wants to go for a big wraparound.
A bit of an infestation, to a sense.
That means top lane get pushed in really hard by J.STORM too, though, as the Wolves begin to start that. But will they catch people here?
Maybe they'll play the keep away game. That's gonna be the plan. They've latched onto Brax. Yule Scepter setup. Ice Blast follow up. Gets off the borrowed time.
Does he soon get the suicide off?
That is the question.
That would be so impossible.
Oh god.
Quite for hitting a nice 450 damage at this point. Also having a Satanic. So they're durable. They're very durable in their cores.
That's what you call throw insurance. It'll be Boxy.
He's got the bots. Yeah, he can join his team. He's going to be the one that just constantly defends.
Well, patient, playing it safe, blinking out. The feed is shoving in mid. Liquid looking for the first lane of Rex. I'm trying to split push, but the puck is there to stop it. And so they're going to get the tier 3 mid. They can maybe go for full Rex should they desire. And look, doesn't seem they'll give anything up just yet. So, a good move by Liquid overall. They do throw out the Will-O-Wisp. Now the chance to engage. They're going to get the Void once. Man, that damage.
And that Nether Toxin is no joke.
Really stacking up. But he's got BKB for round 2 if he needs it. He'll get the melee. He'll look for the range. Liquid eyes on the prize here. Blade of Rax. Immediately rotating top. They want to put an end to this game. 41 minutes. It's dragged on a little. But it's pretty much been Liquid favorite the whole way. Here comes Foos. Can he make a play? Nice Burrow strike. Beautifully done. They've caught the Rubik. That's the big playmaker out of the picture. Everything thrown on point, but he is right back up with a Satanic. Now point jumping for Brett. Don't move back. Hard to retreat. Play it safe. Try to finish off Insania. They've got him with the Lycan army. But that might be clear. Still Chrono is available. Tower dropping quickly.
It's so hard to play Lycan versus Puck. He just literally was coiled, just dies. He just runs around in circles inside that coil, and since he doesn't have BKB, he's just dead. He went for an Orchid build, going for like Orchid into this next one.
That's like the maximum possible crit he can get.
Like 280 with the 121 plus 87.
Oh, Corona, it blacks out the map, and it kills off first the Rubik, probably more. Mickey going for extra kills, diving in behind enemy lines though. Trying to man-fight it up against the entire J.STORM squad. His BKB lasting through this. He'll get wise and back away. He's not that strong. But that was without the full squad in tow. Raising moving into position, as you mentioned. Completed Daedalus, 4,400 gold in the bank. And they found it. They're looking for the Abandon. Ice Blast comes through. They have broken up this Sand King, and Vicky keeps the chase going. He gets coil free. A beautiful coil from Boxy. Follow up from the Illusions. Koifa getting in position, gets up the Static Link. Look at the damage ticking up to almost 300 stolen, and still going strong with the BKB. He's hitting for 500 a pop before the Daedalus crits.
I saw an 1166 crit. That's one of the biggest crits I've ever seen on Razor.
And it's going to be one of the deadest wrecks or throats you've ever seen in a couple of seconds here. As Koifa looks for Brax, he'll leave that kill to Mickey, buys back instantly. J.STORM, they're out of gas in the tank. They're going to drop game one. A convincing win by Liquid.
Yeah, this one looked really tough on paper. When I looked at J.STORM's, I just was confused how they could actually just like press their advantage if they got one out of the laning phase into turning it into all these objectives, and they couldn't really. The lanes were not won.